My mission is to play every video game ever so we can find the greatest game of all time. So far, I've played 23 games, and this is how they rank. Today, it's game number 24, and it is Call of Duty Black Ops. The question is, does this game have what it takes to make the podium? First off, let's start with the gameplay. Black Ops does not reinvent the wheel, but honestly, that's not a bad thing. The shooting feels responsive and the controls are smooth. And if you've ever played a Call of Duty game, you'll feel right at home. Snuggled up in your cum blanket eating popcorn. What the fuck? The only negative I could find with the gameplay is at one point Reznov did randomly disappear. Where's Reznov? Did Reznov die? Wield a fist of iron. Where the fuck is Reznov? Which meant I had to restart the mission, and it did hurt my brain, as I was standing there for a while wondering what my objective is. What the fuck does it say to go? What's my mission? Wield a fist of iron. What the fuck does that mean, cunt? But once I sorted that out, the rest of the game ran very smooth. So for the gameplay, I'm giving Call of Duty Black Ops a 7 out of 10. It doesn't do anything crazy, but it's still a solid shooter that still holds up to today. Next up, we have the story. This campaign follows CIA operative Alex Mason as he tries to recall his memories in order to locate mystery number stations before Soviet sleeper agents can unleash chemical weapons across the United States. Throughout the campaign, Mason is being constantly interrogated, and honestly, it had me questioning what was real the whole time. Let's not shoot the president, by the way.
Yeah, boy.
I was bamboozled. It was completely different to any other Call of Duty campaigns I've played, and that mystery kept me hooked from start to finish. I won't spoil the ending because if you guys want to watch it yourself, go check out my second channel, Diabolical Dennis Archives. The full playthrough will be on there. It will be in the description below. Overall, I'm giving the story a solid 8 out of 10. Wow! It constantly keeps you guessing, and it does a fantastic job of you wanting to keep on playing to find out the truth. And despite only taking around 4 hours to finish, it never felt rushed. Now we're on to the world design. For a game that came out in 2010, Black Ops still looks fantastic. The graphics have aged well, and I genuinely think they still hold up to today. One thing I really enjoyed was a variety of locations. 1 minute you're fighting through freezing snowstorms that I could feel the chill of. Then next you're fighting through the dense jungle of Vietnam. And then suddenly you're escaping a brutal Russian prison. Every mission felt fresh. And because of that, your boy never got bored of the scenery. Even though the game is an open world, I don't actually think that was a negative. The levels are designed to keep you moving forward towards your objective, which suits this fast-paced military atmosphere perfectly. You never really feel like you should be stopping to explore because the game keeps throwing reminders at you that you're in the middle of a mission. That's why I'm giving the world design a 7.5 out of 10, which is a jolly good score. Now onto the enjoyment factor. First things first, did I have fun playing this game? Of course I did. As long as I can remember, Call of Duty campaigns have been some of my favorite gaming experiences, but Black Ops felt different. It constantly kept me guessing, and that mystery added an extra layer of excitement that I wasn't expecting. Just like when you kiss one of your homies and he starts biting the bottom of your lip. Honestly, I did not expect this game to blow me away as much as it did, especially considering this game is only a few hours long. Every mission felt like it had a purpose, and before I knew it, the credits were rolling. That's why I'm giving the enjoyment factor an 8.5 out of 10. It's an incredible campaign that had me entertained, and it's a score I think it deserves. Now that we've scored all 4 categories, it's time for the final verdict. Call of Duty Black Ops gets a final score of, drumroll please, 31 out of 40. That's a pretty incredible score, and it is enough to place Black Ops in 14th place on the leaderboard, earning itself a well-deserved spot in A tier. just below Firewatch. That also makes it the second best Call of Duty campaign I've played so far, sitting behind Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. Now, before the end, we're going to do something brand new, and that is called the GOAT Factor. This isn't about the score. It's just one simple question. Does Call of Duty Black Ops deserve to be known as one of the greatest games of all time? Now, I can't lie. This is a sensational campaign. I would happily slobber all over this and play it again. But compare it to the absolute greatest games of all time, I don't think this quite gets there. So for me, the answer is no. Now let me know in the comments, did I get this ranking right? And if not, what game should I play next? But thank you all so much for watching, and the mission continues. Now on to game 25.